Jasmine Z, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, you've been watching me for some time and you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe so my wig won't be sad. Subscribe so you don't miss another video. Subscribe because you're awesome. Yeah, you guys, I'm exposing myself as I always do on my channel. I'm exposing myself. I got the cap on, hair is braided down underneath, and I got my wig in my hand. As you guys can see from this title, look at this, look at this. Yeah, I'm about to show you guys how I revive my beauty supply store wigs. So this is real life what I do. And yeah, y'all are getting raw and uncut, okay? I can't even believe I'm putting myself on the internet like this, but this is all for you guys. So to start off, we're just gonna do what we always do. Put our friend on. I haven't named this wig actually. I've had her for a couple weeks, but I have not named her. It's pretty sad. I usually, comment down below if you usually name your wigs or if that's just a me thing. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see very well, but it's matted. You know how it is. I got her for about $50. From a local beauty supply store, and you know, in the beginning everything's good, she's flowing, the curls are popping, it's all good. But as you can see here, there's a lot of tangles, it's looking very dry, and it's just not moving. So let me see if I can get this on here right. Line this up a little bit. So basically what I do is, it's really simple. This is a really simple process, nothing extravagant. But first thing you're gonna need, oh, I just dropped my thing. First thing you're gonna need is a flat iron. Now, contrary to popular belief, you can flat iron synthetic wigs. Now, I am not a synthetic wig expert. Do I know how all synthetic wigs work? No, but all the ones that I have had and used, I can use a flat iron on them. You just can't put your flat iron on that hot. So this is a GVP, I forgot what that stands for, but I got this from Sally Beauty Supply years and years ago. It's basically the knockoff brand of a Chi. So on the side, I have my little heat setting, and it's in the middle. So the hottest this thing goes is 450, the lowest it goes is 180. So I have it right in the middle, so maybe about 250-ish. I don't know, that's give or take, 250 degrees. Sometimes when you buy a wig, they'll tell you like how hot, you know, how much heat you can put on it. But typically, as long as I keep it in the middle and I don't put it on the hottest setting, I don't put it on the 300 setting, it's fine. It won't, you know, it won't burn the hair. So that's what you need. You need your flat iron. You're also gonna need a wide tooth comb. This is a pick, I know that, but I don't have a wide tooth comb for whatever reason. I have a pick, so this is what we're gonna use. But just make sure that the teeth are, you know, kind of, they're wide. Then you also are gonna need a, whatever you call this, a smaller tooth comb. I don't know where my rat tail is. I would usually use my rat tail, but I lost it. So we're just gonna make do with this. But as you can see, the teeth on this are closer together, and I'm probably gonna end up using this side a little bit more because the teeth are closer than on this side. But yeah, we're gonna need that too. And the most important part, now this is if your wig is curly, you're gonna need flexi rods. So essentially what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna comb through it, comb through all the knots, we're gonna flat iron it, and then we're gonna put the flexi rods, and then you're gonna want the flexi rods to sit in. I usually let it sit in overnight, but I think if you let it sit in for at least a few hours, the curls should hold. But yeah, it's real simple. See, I don't even have a hair tie or nothing. As y'all can see, I didn't really plan this out. I kind of just decided to do this on a whim. But basically what you're gonna do is, so this is the first part, and it's really the part that you know how it is, the part that touches your neck or touches your shirt. That's the part that really gets the rattiest. But first you're gonna comb through with the wide tooth comb, or in my case, let me back up, let me move y'all just a little bit so you can really see. First, you're gonna comb through with the wider comb just to get a majority of the knots out. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you just want to be able to, at least run your fingers through it. So now that I comb through that, usually I go from from the tip up, from the bottom up. I don't know if that sounded weird, but next I'm gonna go ahead with my fine tooth comb. I think that's what it's called. And then I'm gonna comb through it some more, really trying to get the ends, because the ends is where we have trouble. That's where a majority of the frizziness is. So I'm gonna comb through that, like that. Ah! All right, so we've combed through that, looking pretty good, pretty good. And now we're gonna go in with our flat iron. So honestly, this piece is a little bit too big. I would like it to be smaller. I mean, you can do your pieces, if you have a wider flat iron, you could probably do bigger pieces, but this is maybe about 1 inch in width. So I'm just gonna pass it through a couple of times. Now, the only thing about this is I find that synthetic hair really like holds the heat. Maybe that's just all hair, but it holds the heat. So you gotta be careful not to burn your fingers like I am. But I'm just running it through a few times. Ah, see, I'm burning myself. And then I'm gonna follow up with the comb. Now, if you're skilled enough to like do that thing where they have the comb in front and then I'm gonna try to do it. Look at me trying to flex for y'all. Where you do both at the same time, you could do that too. That didn't really work. But essentially, you're just trying to straighten it out. And you can already see the difference that's made. I mean, let me show you guys. So this was before, you see the frizziness. Now it's still a little bit frizzy, so I'm gonna go over the ends just a little, but it really has flattened it out. So I'm gonna just do that. And also what I like to do is use the flat iron to curl it a little bit. Now this may not be perfect, but it's okay. You don't have to do this part if you're not good at that, but I like to try to curl it just a little bit. You can see that. And the last step is, while it's still hot, so I'm gonna just go through it one more time. And you see the hair is not burning. It's not burning, it's not melting, none of that's happening, it's fine. So now I'm gonna take my flexi rod while the hair is still warm, and I'm gonna wrap it around like this and just kind of twirl it up like that. And that's it. That's it. So then I just do that throughout. I don't really do it throughout the whole entire wig. I try not to mess with the front too much. But if you do need to do the front, you can. It's mainly just the back part that I was really struggling. But essentially, I just repeat these steps where I comb through it, flat iron, just trying to get that frizz off. Go through it a few times. I really wish I knew how to do those like real good curls with the flat iron, but I am not a hairstylist. But yeah, so you can see again, frizz. I don't know if you could really tell, but the frizz, it's there on the ends a little bit. So let me see. Just flatten that through. But it pretty much got rid of the frizz. And once the hair, this works really, really well with curly wigs, I find. Because once the hair is curled, you won't really be able to tell anyways. And this is the hair in the back, so people aren't gonna be like inspecting it like, oh, are your ends frizzy? But this is all I do. All right, I'm just gonna fast forward through the rest of this, and then I will show you guys what it looks like when I take the rods out tomorrow.